We're enjoying this Monday. I hope you are as well. And we've got some special news today.
Yes, it's about to be a very fantastic, memorable Monday. Today is the day we gain a new family member here at KENS 5. Isis Romero will debut at 6 p.m. tonight. And Paul,
yes,
I got to catch up with her and would love to share our chat with all of you. Isis Romero, we are so happy to have you on Great Day SA.
So nice to be here.
Thank you. In our studio. Yes, it's so great to have you. The audience knows you probably by now, but for some who don't, we want to get to know you a little better. Tell me a little bit about what got you your passion started in journalism and into this business.
Oh, wow. So I think I decided from the time I was really young that I wanted to go into journalism. And part of that was because I really loved reading and writing. In school, I felt like I always struggled in subjects like science and math, and so I wanted to find a profession where you would read and write. And so short of going to law school and being an attorney, it seemed like this was the next best thing and the most natural for me. And so I found myself into journalism.
And then you have also an extended family, part of which also works here at KENS 5.
Yeah, so I'll start there. As many people know, my husband is Phil Anaya. He and I have been married for, okay, forgive me here, 2000, let me do the math, 7 years. We've been married for 7 years, and we met out in the field. Not a lot of people know that. We were covering a fire, and that's how we met. And all these years later, we are parents to 3 wonderful, beautiful children. Elijah is my oldest. He turns 8 at the end of the summer. And then we've got Philip, who's 6 years old, and Noelle is my little baby, my 4-year-old. And they're just all so precious.
They really are.
And so that's a little bit about my family here, but you know, my roots are really here in South Texas. I have family all over the state. I have family in Houston, the Valley, the Corpus Christi area. You know, my mom passed away. That's something that I've often shared with viewers, that she passed away of breast cancer when I was young. And so I am often making trips down to the Valley or down to the Corpus area to visit my dad and the rest of my family.
I can definitely feel the pain that you may have with that. I lost my mother as well.
I'm so sorry.
But isn't it nice that we can still carry their memory and their honor in what we're doing, and
remember them in a positive way, for sure.
Well, I'm glad you have a lot of family out here, and that you and Phil met that way. That's so cool. What a love story.
I know. Yeah, and it was one of those things, we kept bumping into each other. So we covered a fire one day, and then the next day was another fire that we ran into each other, and then you just kept running into each other in the field, and it just blossomed from there.
It was meant to
It was meant to be.
People might want to know as well, Isis, I would love to know, what are some of your hobbies?
Gosh, I'm going to sound so boring here. I like to cook and bake in my free time. So like my husband does a lot of the cooking Monday through Friday. On the weekends, you know, I like to make cookies. You know, I talked about my mom, and she always had some of these recipes that were passed down. And there's something about smelling some of the baked goods or types of foods that she used to make that just bring back those memories. And my kids never got to meet her because she passed away before they were born. And so that's something I like to do, is remember her in that way. And so I do a lot of baking on the weekends. Kids crafts, swimming, things like that. So
that's great. You're a wonderful mom, and you're still doing what you love. And we're gonna have to ask you for some cookies on the show.
Yes, I will. I'll have to bring some. Yeah, oatmeal. My oatmeal raisin are amazing.
Okay.
So, yes.
All right, that sounds delicious. And there's a lot of deliciousness in San Antonio in general.
Yes.
What are your top favorite things to do? Your top 5?
Okay. Oh goodness. Okay, so we're parents of 3 young kids, so pretty much all of our activities surround kid-centric things to do. So going to the park. We love going to Breckenridge Park, feeding the ducks. You know, so that's one thing that we often try to do. In the summer, it gets a little hard though, because it's really hot. The libraries, we do at least 1 weekly trip to the libraries. And then sporting events. I'm a mom of 3 boys, and so sports are a huge part of our family lives. Our kids are huge Spurs fans. SAFC, I've got one little soccer player, took after his daddy. So going to soccer games and things like that. So exploring the city and just, you know, finding new things every day that we love about it.
That's so fun. You'll get to also probably introduce a lot of new things because of the boys who will want to go explore as well. So, Isis, what are you most looking forward to being here at KENS and starting here? It's going to be so great.
Well, KENS has always been like an extension of my family. You know, my husband is celebrating 11 years here at KENS, and so getting to work in an environment with people who are already friends and who are already people I admire is just absolutely wonderful. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to. And then the second thing is just getting to tell the stories of the community, getting to do what I love, which is journalism, and that's so important to me and what I believe in. And so I'm excited to see where that takes me and the journey ahead.
We are too. What a joy to get to work with you now.
Thank you.
And beg you for some cookies and everything else. But thank you so much for your time, Isis, and coming here and joining us on Great Day.
Thank you. Thanks.
I mean, what a day for us here at KENS.
It is. It's a big day today. She is really nice.
She is so sweet, and obviously I feel like I felt so touched when I found out about her mom as well. So I feel like it's an instant connection with she and I can't wait to see her blossom here at KENS 5. And so cool to get in a way to work alongside her husband. So you guys need to watch tonight at 6 and 10 p.m. You know where, right here on KENS 5.
And I'm looking forward to those cookies.
I know. Also, her
Sounds
kids
pretty good.
to see where they will go with their soccer and sporting journeys too.
Amazing family, amazing woman.